It's 6:43 on your Monday. There's a local fertility agency celebrating 10 years in the 608, helping to make the dreams of parents into reality.
Josh Breider's here with their positive impact in the community. Hey there, Josh.
Good morning, guys. Just take a look at this photo right here behind me. This is just a portion of the families Forward Fertility has helped in the last decade. They celebrated their 10-year mark at Tenney Park in Madison this weekend. The agency connects gestational carriers and egg donors with families who need a helping hand in becoming parents.
There we go. There we go. It's amazing to be a parent, especially when it's been such a long way coming.
To say Peter Funch is proud to be a dad is an understatement.
I'm one of them now.
Peter and his husband Andrew were gifted baby Jakob late last year. They went through surrogacy using the agency Forward Fertility in Madison.
And we wanted to work with someone local. And then Christy was, or Forward Fertility was an obvious choice.
It's just been really fun to see them become dads.
Christy Olson is a nurse practitioner and founder of Forward Fertility. Her company is celebrating 10 years of connecting families in the 608.
The lessons of parenthood are learned before they even have the baby. You know, there's trust, there's expense, there's waiting, all of these things. And then to see them at the end with this child is just, it's really rewarding.
From the beginning of her career, Olson understands the difficulty for people like Peter to be a parent. Some have patiently waited out the process for decades to build a family. In Peter's case, it took 16 years.
We didn't have that. You wake up in the morning and the mom is pregnant and she's feeling the baby kicking, whatever. We didn't have that at all. So we went from we saw our carrier along the way, obviously, but we went from nothing to there was a baby. So it was very much like a fast adjustment.
Since its inception, Forward Fertility has been able to help close to 100 families make their dreams come true. To celebrate 10 years of service, Christy teamed up with the local business Wisco Girl, giving away 100 onesies to newborns. But this is about so much more than her milestone.
Every human on this planet came from a sperm, an egg, and a uterus, and we can get those in a variety of ways. So I think just putting the word out that this is how some families form, and certainly if there are any people out there who would love to be a gestational carrier, that's always the bottleneck of this process, because as you can imagine, not a ton of people want to carry a baby for someone else or qualify.
That's where gestational carriers like Kara Hanko come in.
And it's like the greatest gift that you could ever give.
Kara is carrying a child for another couple. She's due this September.
I've always said that I've had a gift. Somebody needs that gift. I love being pregnant. I was done having my kids, and so I still wanted, one more time to carry another child, and I get to give this gift to this couple.
After Kara gave birth to her own 2 children, she now has the support of her own family in spreading more love and happiness, including her daughter Greta, who joined us for this interview.
And just getting to see all those moments that our kids have gone through, all the, the small little things, like putting our kids to bed and sending them to school, and then, their last day of school, and taking them to the park. And, it's just the little moments that I want so badly for, others.
Forward Fertility calls these carriers like Kara the angels we need in our community. Angels for families like Peter's, who will be forever grateful.
We see it as a gift from the carrier. Such a huge thing they do for us to carry our kids and help us to become parents and fulfill our dream.
Christy hopes the next 10 years means even more positive change. Wisconsin is one state that doesn't have mandated fertility coverage, and that would be a huge step for our state to take in making fertility more accessible to families. As for baby Jakob, well, he's going to be getting a baby sister later this year as the dads are welcoming another child.
That's so exciting.
Isn't that exciting?
Wow.
And it's crazy. You heard, for Peter, it took 16 years, and you guys were asking 16 years. Well, it's $100,000 for these folks to be able to have a kid. There's folks like me as a gay man, if I want to have a kid, it's going to cost me $100,000 because it comes down to having the gestational care, the agency, the legal fees, the insurance. There's just so many things that go around this. So for a lot of these folks, it takes so much longer because
That's so prohibitive.
It is. It really is. So hopefully we can have some more change here in Wisconsin to make that more accessible, because I think everyone should be able to be a parent if they want to be.
Totally agree.
You know, and for some folks out there like me, for example, it's like, you know, you look at whether you want to go through a fertility agency or if you want to go through adoption. Like, there are so many things that you have to weigh.
Right.
You know, both of them obviously have their struggles, and it's
Both expensive.
Both expensive.
Both expensive.
Yes, yeah.
For someone who
So
wants to be a father.
it makes it very, very difficult.
Great
All right.
story today.
So you obviously heard the story in there with Wisco Girl. Well, Bubba's wife is actually the one that does Wisco Girl. Bubba, you've probably heard of him here on the show. He is one of our photographers, really our jack of all trades in the
He is,
newsroom.
yes.
So we have this gift for you. Bubba's like, you got to give this to baby Zeke.
Aw.
So that's for you. You can see on there. It's so pretty.
That's so
cute.
sweet
I know
of
you
them.
love the onesies.
I do. I love anything Wisconsin themed. You know that.
Check out Wisco Girl, because she has a lot of other really amazing things too. Here's some magnets too, the You Betcha and the Love as well, if we can get some close-ups there. So she has a lot of really cool local items out there, so check her out online. That's an amazing partnership that was able to be with Forward Utility to 100 onesies to all these newborns. So,
She makes the most adorable things. I know exactly how to pay that gift forward, maybe in a couple of years.
you know, spreading some
Somebody else
love,
becomes a dad.
yeah, enjoy here in the 608, and you know, congrats to all those parents out there too. It's amazing.
Great story today, Josh.
Yeah,
Good
good stuff.
inspiration. Thanks, Josh.
You bet.
He's always looking for inspirational stories, so find him on social media or email him for a chance to be featured.